My mother has been obsessed with me having children for as long as I can remember. Not just hoping for grandchildren but believing my body existed to produce them. That obsession started when I was 8. She made my sister Daniela and me wear pregnancy simulation suits for hours every day, sandbags strapped to our stomachs while we practiced breathing exercises and watched birthing videos. If we complained, she added more weight and told us real mothers don't whine. We practiced breastfeeding on dolls that cried if you held them wrong. I hated it. I spent those years planning my escape. Daniela didn't. She embraced it completely. By 16, she wanted to be a surrogate. By 18, my mother threw her a party not for graduating, but for signing her first surrogacy contract. Within a few years, Daniela had carried multiple pregnancies, while my mother paraded her around like a saint. Meanwhile, I went the opposite direction. I studied biomedical science, then law. I specialized in reproductive rights. I helped women escape forced pregnancy and coercion. And for that, my mother called me a waste of a perfectly good uterus. By 22, Daniela's body was breaking down. Chronic pain, infections, hair loss. But when I begged her to stop, she told me this was her purpose. That her body was a vessel. That's when I knew she was gone. To protect myself, I lied. I told my mother I was considering pregnancy. I wore loose clothes. I played along while secretly building a career and planning distance. It worked until it didn't. At a family dinner, my mother announced she'd already started my fertility treatments. She pulled out a syringe of hormones. Before I could react, Daniela restrained me. My mother injected me. I collapsed. I woke up in the ICU with life-threatening ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. And the first thing my mother said was that she only did this to save my womb. A nurse believed me. She called security, and then the police. What followed was worse. My mother forged medical documents, altered my power of attorney, contacted my job, my partner, my mentors, painting me as mentally unstable and obsessed with motherhood. She had a psychiatrist friend label me delusional. I was placed on a psychiatric hold while my mother prepared to gain medical conservatorship over me. That's when I realized this wasn't family pressure. It was trafficking. I survived by pretending to break. I agreed with them. Played the grateful patient. Let them think they'd won. And when they released me for a fertility clinic appointment, I ran to the courthouse. With evidence of forged signatures, forced injections, and a clear pattern of abuse, the judge denied the conservatorship and issued a restraining order against my mother. The clinic was later investigated and shut down. I didn't save my sister. She still believes what she was taught. But I stopped the cycle. And now, I make sure the next generation knows one thing my mother never believed. A woman's value is not measured by what her body can produce.